I'm Jim Decker. Thanks for viewing this presentation. This covers placer and hard rock. We're going to go to the hard rock here first in this area. The Decker project consists of 24 square miles of property. And what's happening here recently is White Rock in the last 3 years has consumed 212 square miles of property. You can look them up on whiterockminerals.com for their findings and info, their drilling. And just recently, north of the 60 Mining News, you'll see an article that they've wrote, which is backed right up to the Decker project property. And what's unique about the Decker project here is this whole 24 square miles is highly mineralized. And I'm mining right around right there, and I'm pulling out 3/4 inch thick gold nuggets that are assaying at 925 and silver nuggets that are assaying at 963. This is different than the whole Bonneville district. It's an indication that there's a lode source that's very nearby. If you come out with a geologist and a helicopter in a day's event, you're gonna concur with the heavy mineralization, and it won't be difficult to pick out a couple drill sites. Let's go to the placer here now. The placer consists of 22 miles of creek bottom and bench materials. Gold has been found on all 7 creeks. You've got the Tatlanika, you've got Moose Creek, you've got Last Chance, and you've got Sheep Creek. You've got Hearst Creek, Roosevelt Creek, and the Grubstake Fingers. The old timers first got to this valley in 1905. Immediately, there was a cabin built and a small operation. Now they're working with pick and shovel on Hearst Creek and Roosevelt Creek, and several on Grubstake. In the video, you'll see I've got a clip of this finger area in here, and they were highly concentrated in there. Now, if you're a placer, if you want to get into placer mining, this area up here, of course, is a high yardage plant, and you're going to need a placer engineer to help you with this. The Hearst, Roosevelt, and the Grubstake Fingers, you'll be able to get by with a smaller placer operation. This area just in here is going to take tens of years with several placer operations to go through this virgin gravel. The old timers did not process much material. They pretty much concentrated on the high concentrate. There was a coal seam in these areas, and they worked on top of them. They did real well. After the World War I, they did not come back. By then, the state of Alaska, the river system and road system had been developed more, and the cat train, as you'll see on the video, to get out here was a buffer that kind of chased to easier locations, easier access locations. I had no trouble getting my cat trains in here. Down here on Sheep, you'll see the airstrip. I'm actively mining over here, and I will entertain short lease agreements with option to buy on the Tatlanika stretch and the Hearst stretch, the Roosevelt stretch, and the Grubstake Finger stretch. When you get in here into this hard rock area, you're best off just to buy the whole thing. Enough revenue can be generated from several different placer operations to develop this if you're in an investment group wanting to develop it yourself. I'm ready to go fishing, and it's all up for sale. Call my brother Jerry. He's handling negotiations. Any questions, refer to Abby, who is the acting geologist on the Decker project. And Doug is a go-to source. He's up to date on all new information and can set you up with a trip out. He always knows where I'm at the mine site or getting materials. So hope to see you come out. Thanks for viewing the presentation.